Yeah, whoever's playing them tunes.
Well,
welcome to the most unorganised stream out there, officially.
We are back for another episode of Big Six Bands. And it is the game week 8 roundup. And of course, very interesting results. Arsenal have broken the curse. They have just defeated Manchester City in a 1-0 victory. Tottenham, of course, beating Luton by 1-0. Liverpool with a 2-2 draw at the Amex. United with a very dramatic late brace by McTominay, possibly saving Ten Hag's job. And Chelsea, of course, with a win, they won as well. But yeah, no Chelsea rep today. So what can we say? But man, what are we saying today?
North London forever, whatever the weather.
Well, I swear you support Tottenham. Hold on, that's mad.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's as bad as the Chelsea fans that have messaged me going, hold that. Like Chelsea fans telling me to hold it. Last season, when Arsenal lost to us, they were telling Arsenal to hold it. I'm thinking, you man are confused.
I'm top of the league, mate.
You are, mate. Oh, bro, weren't you top of the league this time last year as well?
No, it's different now.
Oh, it's different. Of course, it's different there. This season, bro. You know what, bro? It's fine. Last season in February,
you didn't beat me,
Ethan. Last season in February, everyone, including Monts, were telling me that when I said, "Look, City always start the season badly," Monts, everyone else would go, "No, but it's different this year. It's different." So yeah, I hear it's different. It's different. Yeah, this time, you did, bro. Right. Everyone did. Literally, everyone did. Yeah,
that's crazy. Do you know what everyone else did? Do you know what everyone else did? That we watched the game. What? We watched today's game.
Yeah. We're sick with shit in it.
So everyone else did.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna get into it anyway.
Here's the thing. Hold on, KC. Before you interrupt, please let me just say, firstly, congratulations to Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal were the better team today, 100%. Arsenal overcome a hurdle. They beat City. Yeah, they beat City actually without their strongest 11. Right, as well.
And without ours?
No, I'm saying you beat us without your strongest 11. This is not City props. This is Arsenal props, bro. This is where we're comfortable with who we are, yeah? See you, man, when you lost in the FA Cup to us last season, you came up going, actually, this result is better than ever because it shows us we don't need to do that. We were bad today, yeah? And a below-average Arsenal beat a below-average City, right? Now, if you want to say how good you were, then if you think the team that beat City today is good enough to win the league, no problem. However, on the day, the one person that needs the most praise from Arsenal is Mikel Arteta, yeah? Because he put his fucking balls on the line today with some of the decisions he made, yeah? Because if it went wrong, it would have been a long day for him. The amount of people that would have been put in, Saka should have risked him and they should have played this player, should have played that player. He put his balls on the line, yeah? And he went and got the W. You, man, were the better team. We were very poor. As I said before going into the game, we have to hold it. We don't need to wallpaper it. We were lucky Cover should have been sent off as well, right?
Yeah.
So there's the only things I can say for City today was Vardy was good, right? I'll give Vardy his props. Vardy was good. Rico Lewis, first half. Rico Lewis did a job, was good. And I think Bernardo Silva did a better job than Calvin Phillips or Kovacic could do in the 6th role, right? As far as that, he kind of neutralised Odegaard a bit, yeah? The others wouldn't have. But apart from that, hold on. I know you want to be shameless, bro, but I'm just going to put this out there. You man can be shameless. But I'm just putting it out there. If you want to be shameless, Monts, I can come on here. Hold on, Monts, let me finish. I said let me finish. If you want to do the shameless thing, I could come in and go, don't fucking care. We're going to win the league, yeah? Ethan, salute your top. You're always top in October.
Thank you, bro.
But if anyone wants to celebrate being top, no problem. But I'm just giving my analyst. Now I'll let you, man, do what you do, which is be shameless.
We ain't even set the light goal.
No, but Monts, let's be Let's be real. If I don't land now, yeah, I watch this show. You don't land in this show. You don't get to land in this show because everyone jumps in and there'll be shots.
I promise you'll get to land.
No. I've landed now. I've said what I need to say. Now you man can do your shameless shit. City was shit. We need to improve, but we got to manage to improve and we'll win the league. There we go.
Thanks for that.
We just want to like select the light goal. Like, man, then what's the light goal for today?
50.
1,000.
50.
1,000. 1,000. For that humongous 1-0 win over that.
Wait, listen, before the stream, KC was singing backstage, yeah? KC was singing like it was fucking Christmas or something.
Listen,
Oh,
and I'll continue to sing. Just let me cook in it.
I'll let you cook. You've been starving. You need to cook. You've been starving.
What we saying, 212 likes today.
Why 212?
Well, the 2 is for the United's win. Arsenal won 1-0. There's a 1 in there, and Liverpool drew 2-2.
And Tottenham won.
That should be like 2,122. That should be then, shouldn't it?
I mean, I wish that. I wish. You know what I'm saying? But listen, you don't know what to do. If you're new to the channel, I think we're about 5 subscribers away from 6,700. So that should be done like now. I'm not gonna lie, like that should be done right 100%. Now. So again,
smash a like for Daps, man. Smash a like for Daps. He's needs it today, man.
Bro, do you know what? I don't need it today, bro. I don't need it today, bro.
But sometimes others know you more than yourself, my friend.
No, bro, look, I know how you feel when you lose leagues, yeah? Losing a game in October, bro, we like lost to Leicester 5-2 in October. Like, losing in October doesn't feel as bad to me as you beating City in October feels to you. Like, I know it's Christmas today, bro, but I'm good, real talk. The only reason I'm not good is I'm hungry.
You can downplay this. You can downplay this win or this loss.
Or you could upplay it. No, it's a big win for you. Casey, take this act off, yeah? Because backstage you're being humble. Don't be a dickhead, bro. Like, don't be ashamed of this prick, bro.
I'm trying to ask you questions. I'm not even letting me ask you
questions. Backstage as well. You know, bro, this man being shameless backstage as well.
Oh no, it wasn't to me. I was congratulating him. He was like, yeah, cool. Now he comes on here like.
Because now it's time to ask questions.
Oh, ask questions. Ask a million questions, bro. I'll give you real answers.
All right. Let me establish one thing now. There is a rule that we've implemented since the start of last season, and the rule is upon defeat. So if you do not get a single point, it is speak when spoken to.
That means can I go and get my noodles?
No.
You just have to be quiet. You just got to be quiet.
So you're here. As I said, Corey's had to go through this for like.
I've had to go through this for like 3 weeks.
Now Corey had to go through this for a good few weeks. Now, obviously, like we take into account where you are in the table. So like. Again, like if you've been winning games and you get the odd loss, it's not going to be as crazy in it. But the rule is still the rule.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
We can't keep fighting. That's what we're going to say from now, man. Are we
don't bite, bro. Don't bite.
Don't bite.
Yeah, we're biting right now.
So come and ask the fucking questions, innit? And by the way, Mons, you know me. Mons, by the way, you know me. And if you think there is any chance any of you fucking pussyholes can stop me from talking, then good luck with that, innit? But we'll try it. We'll try it.
Listen. You just all we're asking is to respect the rules of the channel.
All right, no problem.
I'm not gonna
so speak to me nicely. Speak to me nicely because I'm in your house and I'll be respectful. But speak to me fucking nicely, yeah? As a treble winning champions, speak to me fucking nicely, yeah?
Calm it down, all right?
Now ask away. Ask the questions.
All right, listen. Listen, by the way, people, make sure you go.
Who just said treble? Who just went all treble? Which one of you? If you're not a United fan, and you did that, yeah, have some fucking shame, right?
Listen.
No, it's an Arsenal fan did it.
The treble didn't help you today, big man. You've had a treble of losses. That's what you've had. Treble of losses.
We have still.
Please don't tell me about
Did the Invincibles help you last season?
Bro, of course not. But you don't see me piping up about no Invincibles. You're telling me about the treble.
Your fan base has been piping up about the fucking Invincibles for 15 years, bro. So don't tell me. So ask me the questions for fuck's sake.
Oh no, don't chase cats.
One loss.
Man them bait. No. Man them seriously.
Let's get into.
Man them seriously bait because we got a show to do. Man them are treble of losses. Man them are telling me Invincibles. Just man them bait.
Can we have a rematch? Please?
Nah. No rematch.
Yeah, once a month. Can we have a rematch?
Yeah. No. Hashtag deal with it.
Hold on.
Get on with it.
Hey, listen, big up Gio with the super chat. He goes, he's biting and he says,
of course I fucking am. If you've seen
your head's blown off.
Oh, if you know me, then you know I fucking bite. You can say hello to me and I'll fucking bite.
Big up Carefree Lewis in the house as always says this is quality. Hit the likes.
This
is
Sunday
night
Lewis as well, man. And you getting your dub. This is that Lou as well getting his dub, man. Big up.
Bring back Cole Palmer in it. He wouldn't hold this hell.
But listen. Now that we've got some quiet guys,
questions.
Arsenal won. Man City. When spoken to you,
I told you, fuck off. Remove me from the stream now.
Calm it down.
Just relax.
All right. Do you want 2 minutes? Can I? You can have 2 minutes. I'm gonna go and get my noodles because every time I ask you to do something, no. Because every time I ask you, man, say, "Oh, we're gonna start the stream," so I wait, right? And then I have to go and get my noodles because now you're not asking me questions, so I'm gonna go and get my noodles. And when I get back, you'll be set.
This is an open panel.
Man said he's drinking the vape, smoking the magnum.
I'm not allowed to talk. I imagine.
That's very hot.
I want questions. So I have a choice of two things. Can I get my noodles? Can I get my noodles?
Let Dax get his noodles.
Can I get my noodles, bro? Because straight after this, I've got months. I've got a show after this and a show after that and a pre-record after that. Can I please eat, bro? I feel like Arsenal right now. Come on, let me eat, bro. Let me eat.
That's you are the main event, my boy.
Then fucking ask me questions, bro. Fuck's sake.
Arsenal won, Manchester City 0. I mean, was 1-0 a fair result, or would you have said 0-0 was a fair result?
No, 1-0's a fair. 1-0's a fair result. Cover should have gone off.
Ivor's.
No. I don't. Do you know what, bro? I'll be real with you. Like. I didn't do too many streams this week, but the ones that I did do, I said I was worried about this game, right? Admittedly, when I saw your lineup, I was a little less worried, but I was worried about this game. And I said, what we need to see is certain key players step up and show the mentality of City that you see back end of the season and get the W. And quite simply, I did not see that mentality, And sometimes there's moments where, as a club, like, it's better to hold the L and go, do you know what, then wallpaper over it. Like, we need to hold the L. Pep needs to now go and look at certain players, like, have a chat with them. Like, we need to hold it. And listen, when people say, oh, one-man team and whatever, now City are definitely not a one-man team, but Rodri is important. And what we need to hold off of the last 3 games without Rodri is the fact of how fucking important he is. It's fine because he plays for City, so he's still ours, but we're a different team without Rodri, I don't even want to hear the KDB one, to be honest, because he's on his way out anyway, innit? So we can't be like, oh no, but when KDB bats, because sooner or later he's going to retire anyway. But 1-0 was a fair result, bro, because quite simply, Arsenal got the W. Like, for me to come on here and say otherwise is just wallpapering over the truth.
Obviously, do you know what? I understand the whole Rodri thing. Like, now it's like glaringly obvious
it's clear.
How much like it was like before when he first got suspended, it was like, okay, City need Rodri. Now we look at it and go, City, they need they need.
Do you know what?
Like,
so when Rodri got suspended after the game, I was like, do you know what? I'm cool. And you got to remember at that point, we still hadn't lost any games. And I was like, cool. You know what? A Cover and Nunez pivot, I think will work. But I hadn't seen Cover and Nunez in a pivot. Then I saw them in the pivot and was like, nah, maybe back into the season, once they're used to it a bit more, maybe it will work. But right now, against Arsenal, that won't work, And that's why I think I get, like, Pep trusts Bernardo more than he trusts anyone else. So I get why he put him there, because Bernardo knows how to do that role. He's been around Rodri. He's been around Fernandinho. He knows what you have to do there. And I think he did a good job at nullifying Arsenal's midfield predominantly. That's why I don't think Arsenal were that good either. But that doesn't mean that Arsenal deserved to draw. I think Arsenal deserved the win, because I think first half pretty equal. Second half, Arsenal were the better team. When Martinelli came on, Martinelli changed the game, man.
And Havertz.
I don't know about Havertz, you know. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I know. You don't see them things. It was subtle. It was subtle.
I don't know. Was he good? Was Havertz good on a real?
Hold on. K, I know you've been patiently waiting to speak about Havertz, obviously, from what you said in the.
I'm not even. Before I get onto Havertz, let me just say, let's just stop with this whole Rodri. If he was here, would have been different. Nah, still would have bullied him. He still would have bullied him. It still would have been arguably the same result. I'm not trying to hear it.
Okay, Rodri, you don't need to hear it, bro.
But that's
because you can look at it is. You can look at the previous encounters and you don't have to hear it. You can see it. But if you want to come up with this narrative that, you know, Rice would bully Rodri, then you know what, bro? And by the way, I'm a big Rice fan. I wanted Rice at City. So this is not me putting Rice down. If you want to come with the fact that you think Rice would bully Rodri, I think you're telling everyone that's watching this about your football knowledge. So you carry on with that.
It's not about like... It's about fact.
Hold on. So how is it a fact that Rice would bully Rodri? When's that happened, if it's a fact? Tell me when that's happened for me to know that as a fact. You just use the term fact. So if you're doing opinions, I can banter it. If you're coming on here trying to do the facts, give me some facts in it. Otherwise, shut up, bro, because it's not a fact.
The fact is, you saw Rice today. But
I don't think he was that good.
You didn't think Rice was good today?
No, I don't think he was amazing.
I'm gonna be real.
Hold on. I'm looking at levels. And
listen.
I've said you man deserve to win, but I'm not going to say that Rice was amazing today. He wasn't, bro. You're clutching.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Hold on. That's kids. Please land, and that's just let the man them land in it.
You know, that's us. No, that's all I have to say on the Rice Rodri thing. And also, next now, I'm gonna need my standard apologies from Mons, Corey. You know how it goes. So can I get that now, please, both of you?
Is that who's that apology for?
No, they know what it's for. They know what it's for.
Yeah, I want to know what it's for.
He said Havertz is going to be the difference between.
I man them laughed.
Martinelli was the difference. Come on. Martinelli was the difference, man. Martinelli was the difference.
You don't get an apology from me, but I'll get fair enough.
I don't get an apology. Why not? You laughed. I told man with Havertz.
Because I've never demanded apologies from you, and you've gone and said sorry to me. Like you just said, fair enough.
No, I've never been wrong.
Who's the least unbiased person?
This guy's a freak.
You've never been wrong.
When it comes to Havertz,
bro, you're just wrong about you. Hold on. Who's the most unbiased person on this? I actually want it because I didn't see it, but I'm not saying it's true. Who's the most unbiased person on this panel?
Me, without a doubt.
No, bro. Right now we're talking. Hold on. Right now we're talking. No, it's irrelevant because right now we're talking City Arsenal. So it can't be me, it can't be you, and it can't be KC. Amongst those three,
okay.
Who's the most unbiased person on this panel?
Either me or Montel.
I would say
Monts. Fuck me, the standards are low. Damn.
It's not Mont. It is not Mont.
All right, Ethan. Now, because Ethan supports Tottenham, so I just want to know. And maybe, do you know what? The most unbiased people is probably the comments. I'm not looking. I don't watch the comments, but you lot can tell me. And I'm asking a question. Was Havertz a game changer today? Like, comments. Was Havertz a game changer? Martinelli for me was a game changer, 100%.
First of all, everyone on this panel is biased. Let's just get that one out.
Yeah, of course we are.
Everyone is biased. We're not even gonna beat around the bush.
No.
Everyone is biased. We're not gonna do all of that. Yeah.
Speak for yourself, bro.
Bro, you just said Rodri. You just said Rice would bully Rodri. That's kind of biased. Come on. That's kind of biased, bro.
That's my opinion, bro.
Yeah, no, bro, but my opinion, 100%. But that's the thing. What Muntz is saying is right, that we all have our opinions, and our opinions are driven by club bias. And we can try and say it's not, but it is, bro. I'll be biased about City players. Like, it's just what we do. But was Havertz good? Was Rice really that good? Because Martinelli, I can stand here and say Martinelli was... Oh, and Saliba and Gabriel were cold as well, by the way. Very cold. Shit, my noodles are burning. I actually do need to go and... I need to go and grab them 1 second.
Wait, let me explain to the people why Havertz was the game changer, because I don't think people get it, yeah? Look at the ball. Partey played the ball to Tomiyasu. He then knocked it down to Havertz. Havertz brought it down, fed Martinelli, goal. That is what you call beating the press with Havertz. And did I not say that last stream?
No. Okay, bro. This is why I said you were right. This is why I said, bro. First of all, personally, I don't feel like that would have worked from the start of the game. I think it was even better decision from Arteta to switch it and go, all right, lads, this game's looking like, all right, you have the ball on your back line, then you have the ball across your back line, then you do it. That's how the game was going. You have the ball, then you have the ball, and do you get it? And maybe you'll drive. Maybe it will either be Odegaard or Bernardo to try drive through free man, and it just won't work. It was smart from Arteta to go. Pep kept it the same and just done personnel for personnel, and then Arteta said, you know what? Fuck this, I'm going long ball. Because there's sometimes, bro, football is not always a chess game. Sometimes football can be very, very simple and very effective by doing the simple things well. And if you're able to hold the ball up well and feed your wingers while not having 20 players around you, what's the best way to do that sometimes? A ball over the top, especially when the game is congested. Bro, that game was so congested and it was so stop-start. The perfect thing to do at that time was to go long, and that's what Arteta done. And it was substitute, and fair enough, the ball hits Ake, and it's an unfortunate way to score the goal. But that is fine margins of the Premier League.
Shot. Listen, it's the same as the Trossard thing. You see, when Trossard scored in the Community Shield, right? What I said at that point was, you know what? It might have been a deflection, but if he didn't shoot, they wouldn't have scored. And today, look, KC, how many shots did City have? Right, okay. Well, that's actually more than I thought, to be fair. But, right, if you don't shoot, you don't score, yeah? So I don't care if it was a deflection, bro. I think trying to say, oh, but it was only a deflected goal is trying to paint up. It was a goal, bro.
You missed what we said. You missed what we were saying. We were saying that
was Arsenal props, by the way, again.
Pep substitutions were personnel. It was kind of like personnel for personnel substitutions. Whereas Arteta actually decided to go long ball. He thought, why not? 10-ish minutes at the time. He's gone long ball, and it worked. I think that I think it was 2 shots on target to Arsenal, 1 shot on target to City. Something needed to happen. I don't think any of the keepers make any saves.
Nah, not
Ray didn't.
I don't. Ray
got 0. Haaland got 0 XG.
If you Haaland, we can talk on Haaland. We need to talk on Haaland a million %.
Ethan, I want to get your opinion on.
Bro, we can talk on Haaland. I'm comfortable to talk on Haaland, bro. Like,
I want to get your opinion on Erling Haaland.
Feeding off scraps up against a good centre back, literally.
No, world class centre back.
World class centre back in Saliba.
Give him respect.
Saliba today, it was a big bro team. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you know what? Do you know what? That is where I could then maybe I'd probably have to go back and watch it. But this is where you might then also start. And by the way, Saliba and Gabriel quality, yeah. But then I'd also probably have to go to. Now we'll talk on Haaland in a minute. This is Arsenal props, bro. Sometimes I can give teams props. Yes, you don't need to turn it to shitting on City. Hold on. No, I don't care, bro. I told you, I don't give a shit. Do something. Do something then. Do something. Do something.
That's fine.
But if you want to do that, I'll just unmute myself.
That's the rule. That's the rule. Is speak when spoken.
Months, can you hear me? Months, can you hear me? Months, hold on. Months, can you hear me? Months.
Yes.
Can you hear me? No, bro. Months. You know me, yeah? You know me. If you mute me again, I'm gone, yeah? Like, don't ever try and mute me in real life or on a stream. You mute me, I'm gone, bro.
Again, you can't. You're not gonna do the whole if you mute me again.
No, I am. So mute me again and I'll fucking leave, bro.
Right. That's what we'll do then. What we doing, bro? What we doing here?
Bro, we're here to chat, and a man is not listening to no one.
I asked him to listen. I said, "There's a rule."
This is the Arsenal effect, guys. This is the Arsenal effect. This is what we do to people.
I asked a simple question. I said, I asked.
Yeah, that's mad.
I asked Ethan what his thoughts were, and then
the man started chatting.
What do you want me to say to that? And then you had the audacity to say, "Don't mute me in real life and on here." Like, I'm sorry, but I don't need to entertain all that.
You can't be telling kids shut up as well. It's not that.
Yeah, you can't say.
Just cool down, fam. Just cool down.
Yeah,
it's only 3 losses in the last 4 games. It's not the end of the world.
I let people get their headlocks out. That's completely fine. I won today. I'm not hot. I can get hot. I'm not hot. So
bro, that's my point. We wanted to get to a discussion.
Quality, thank you, Daps.
And
yeah, that's quality content.
Listen. It's not mad deep. Like personally, I just don't appreciate being spoken to a certain way. I don't appreciate anyone speaking to my panelists a certain way. And of course, I understand emotions are high, but that just won't be dealt with on the channel. It's just as simple as that. Am I agree with man? Like,
yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Listen, I'm just a happy guy in it. We're all happy today. So
kids, I just want to ask you a question, brother. I want to ask you a question. So obviously you said it caught my attention when you said it, by the way. So you said, if Rodri was there, Rice would bully him. Yeah. So with that, like, is now in your eyes, is Declan Rice the overall best in the world now? Like, it's not Rice and Rodri next to each other. It's just Rice at the top.
No, I can't. I still need to put some respect on Rodri in it because he's still there. But I feel
Rodri's beyond there. He's beyond there.
So being a home team, I just felt like Rice would have edged him. Maybe Buddy was a bit of I've over-exaggerated that a little bit, but I feel like he would have won that midfield battle, even if Rodri was there. So yeah, he's up there with Rodri in it, and I've always said that. He played phenomenal today. Like, so
Declan Rice, the fact that he said he was average or decent, that's how I just know the man didn't watch the game properly, bro. Declan Rice,
I don't think Declan Rice had like an astounding game for me to go.
Yeah, like, see, that's what I'm saying. You man didn't see it, bro.
Let me land. Like I've seen Fabinho in the City game have like an astounding game, scoring bangers, or not even getting GA, just his overall performance. Like I feel that Declan Rice did have a good performance. I would never say he didn't, but it wasn't something for me to go like, wow, like this is like for me. This is another proof that Declan Rice is world class for me personally, innit? I think Havertz came on, he done well, and he definitely affected the game because it changed the way you guys were going forward, and I think that helped a lot because you can't just it's not every day try to pass through. Sometimes go long, get it down, and do what you do best, innit? And Martinelli's cold. I'll be real.
I told man about Nelly. They freed him.
Yeah, because we know about Smelly.
I'll be real, very, very cold.
And that Smelly, I told man, they freed him up. He wasn't even declared fit today, I don't think. But because I think the physio told him.
He kept saying to them, man.
I thought he was going to take off Nketiah, but I thought because I was thinking, like, what did Trossard? I thought Trossard was under the better players when he came. And
do you know where it is, Montel? With Trossard, yeah, bro. Both of them were doing it. Both are right, Jesus and Trossard, because they're not lightning quick. Like they prefer to come to the ball, and Odegaard could not operate. Like it was just bringing the defense forward, and the midfield gap between City's defense and midfield was so small. Odegaard couldn't operate. So bringing on Nelly, someone that's willing to go down the line, willing to take the defenders back and create that space, is what caused City problems. So yeah, Nelly was the game changer.
I do think. With Trossard, for me, I feel like in the first half it wasn't like that. I think the game was so cagey, it was almost difficult for any wingers to get it. I don't think any wingers of each team were able to do much in terms of 1v1. It was more the wing backs getting down the sides if there was a turnover. It was generally, for me, the only time I saw the game open up is if there was a quick turnover. And it's can you take advantage of the turnover
then,
at the right time.
They weren't even throwing, neither of us were throwing players. Like usually City would throw 5-6 man at it and risk it all and try and get the goal. They were throwing like 2-3 man. And same with us when we broke, we was only throwing 2-3 man. The back six was there. So it was like it wasn't easy for either team to break, and that's why you saw 3 shots on target in the entire game.
I think the quality wasn't there as well when you did get the half chances, even down to stuff like that Alvarez opportunity. Like that was probably City's best chance, and it came out of nothing. It was just shocking. I never felt like City were gonna score. Even you, man, I didn't think you, man, were gonna score till Martinelli. Like the bar was just low, bro.
I want to quickly say as well. Shout out to Ben White on his B-day today. People are trying to say, he get eaten up by Doku. Doku, come on.
Yeah.
He got nuts.
That's shameless.
Close them.
Sad.
Close them halfway. That's what they were seeing. They were saying.
No, but man, them were saying Doku's gonna twist him up.
Literally.
I thought Doku would have, but to be fair, Zinchenko Zinchenko made Doku switch.
Zinni ate him as well. Zinni ate him as well.
That's what ate him early doors.
Zinni ate him, then he tried to switch him to the left, and Ben White ate him as well. So
pause.
What I'll say with Doku though,
pause.
what I did like from City was when he came on, you saw that injection of pace, the same thing that Martinelli done. That causes a bit of, because they did have a little bit where they could have scored.
There was a spell. Yeah, there was a spell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just that injection of pace into the game. Either team didn't have the wingers before that were doing that. And when we brought Nelly on and when they brought Doku on, you kind of saw the game open up a little bit.
100. Let me hit some of the super chats as well. Cool. Let me hit the super chats. Big up T said the disrespect was crazy. Everyone wins, everyone loses. Just hold it. One time, everyone has their go. 100%.
Word.
M says,
he won't lose a lot of games.
Hold on. Big up M for the $2 super chat. He says Rice and Saliba were absolutely amazing today. I agree. And Wu-Tang, obviously, listen, I'll speak to Daps afterwards, so don't worry about all of that. I appreciate you for the super chat, but I'll speak to him afterwards. Don't worry, it's not that deep. Ethan, so I didn't actually get to ask you I didn't actually get to ask you the question because I was asking you the question for about 15 minutes. Haaland, sorry. I was looking on the timeline and there's a lot of stuff about Haaland and, you know, without the last 3 games about Rodri and even in the Champions League, hasn't really looked like Haaland. Not to say he's been bad himself, but I think, as you said, he's probably feeding off scraps. Do you think this is a thing that's going to go as soon as the international break's done, he'll come back, Rodri will be back and it's going to be fine? Or do you think Haaland might be a little bit more closely, like, is this a Premier League thing, or do you think this is just a Rodri thing with Haaland? And man, them can chime in after Ethan and then.
What you saying? You reckon there's a correlation with Rodri not being there and Haaland stinking up?
My opinion, I'm asking your opinion. I'll tell you my opinion. I'll say mine's like in a bit.
I don't even know yet. I didn't even think of that. But I'll be honest. If you want to, he's out of form. Obviously, it's blatant, and that's okay. Like every striker in the world goes out of form. But I still feel like even today, yes, Kiers and KC, Saliba is a very, very good centre back. But even still,
world class. Just say it. It's not hard, Ethan. I know.
Wait. So you say Saliba's world class?
Why is he world class,
bro?
100%.
Let's just. Bro, go on, Ethan. Carry the point.
Cool. He's up against a very good centre back, whatever way you want to put it. Yeah. But even still, he made it stick. He tried to make something happen. It's not like he was given chances. I think there was one thing on the back post. Like, they didn't really play to his strengths. It was kind of one of them poor games. So this is kind of hard to put the microscope under Haaland. Even Alvarez didn't have a good game. And he's in form.
He was better. I think he was better than Haaland, though. But he looked like more of a threat than Haaland.
Yeah, but what did he really do?
He did start.
He
started. He didn't really do much.
I think he should have started up top. I don't think Haaland should have started.
So my thing with Haaland and City, I think it does correlate to Rodri slightly, because with Rodri, he will, because Kovar doesn't really defend the back line, and nor does Rico Lewis. They're not natural sixes like Rodri. When they have Rodri, it allows the midfielders and players to go forward, and they can be a bit more creative in the final third. I think that's what they lacked. They had no creativity. They done everything well, getting the ball in the midfield, holding it up. As soon as it got to the final third, it's like they didn't know how to get it to Haaland, and it just shows Haaland that 0 XG. I can promise you, I could put my grandma up top, and she might cause more of a problem, because
no, that's not his fault.
But it's not his fault. But Ethan, at the end of the day, you get when you're at that level, you get judged. You have to be a difference maker, and I feel like there wasn't enough being done, even off the ball. Like, how many? Cool, he had times where he made it stick and whatever, but the pass after, it wasn't great. It wasn't usually, bro. I've seen Haaland hold the ball, play a through ball, make darting runs, bro. You made a darting run. Saliba told you stay there, bro. Man spun him out, like, man started spinning when he hit Saliba. You know what I mean? So today, he needs to look at himself as well. I get he didn't get the service, but his own performance when he did get these half chances and little things, it wasn't there today.
Yeah, let me just do some housekeeping, and obviously I'll drop my opinion on that kind of thing before we do carry on. There is still over 200 people in the house, and we have 119 likes. Remember, the like total is about 200 likes. So again, if you haven't already, please make sure you smash the like button. Again, we are, I think, about 3 or 4 subscribers away from 6.7 thousand subscribers. So we would love to obviously get to that today. So guys, if you haven't already, you know what to do. Smash the like button. Also, make sure you subscribe as well. We're 2 subscribers away now. 2 subscribers away. So that has to get done today. You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure that happens. So keep smashing the like button, and obviously you lot in the chat, we're going to get to the comments as well. One thing, we got a super chat as well, by the way. Big up Starboy Protector with the £2 super chat. He goes, Gabriel Magalhaes is the most underrated centre.
Big fat.
I think he gets his respect.
Yeah,
I think just because Saliba he's taken the.
He's just tidier. Saliba's tidier than Gabriel, so you always get the more plaudits.
Yeah, I'd say so. What I'd say as well is with Haaland, I'm gonna be 100% with what I think about Haaland. I feel like this season was always gonna be difficult with Haaland. I understand he started the season very well, but in terms of his goals return, but I feel like regardless of what happened last season, Haaland was still scoring. I think last season's Haaland would be better in the last 3 games than the Haaland we've seen. That's not to say Haaland's fallen off, or to say he's dead, or to say he's not going to do X, Y, and Z. I still believe Haaland gets he probably still gets 25 plus this season, in my opinion, still. But I think other factors now can affect. I think other factors. I feel like Haaland was like impenetrable last season. It just didn't matter what the circumstances was. He was still doing this. Now I feel like do you know what I'm saying? I feel like other factors could actually stop him from doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like it's now 3-4 games in a row. Listen, if anyone is going to prove everyone wrong and go and do the mad thing within literally as soon as the international break finishes, it is going to be Haaland. But we can't ignore that today he was bested again. And world-class players get judged at world-class standards. And there are going to be more defenders on him this season. There are going to be systems aimed to stop Haaland. There's a reason why Alvarez has been City's best forward this season and not Haaland. There's a reason, because teams are now setting up to stop Haaland, and that's fine. That's a compliment. It's just whether he can do something about it. Because you stop Haaland, that's the thing about City's new style with a 9 now. You stop, their goals aren't as spread. Do you know what I'm saying? City's goals aren't as spread as they were, and KDB was another big chunk of goals, especially in the bigger games.
And creativity, chunk goals and creativity.
So these are about twice as well. Community shield and this game as well.
And I think Rodri has a massive part to play, because Rodri gets GA. You know, I don't know if man have been clocking. Rodri's been getting forward.
Rodri gets in insane positions to back.
And this is it.
I don't understand how he
missed that.
He gets in insane positions to back all the time.
Yeah,
but the stats don't lie, bro. 34% of games lost without Rodri. The stats back up what we're
can't.
saying.
It's slapping us in the face about they need Rodri. Innit? Big up Football Bands channel with the £2 super chat. Goes big up the man. Them good job on the right was the right choice. Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Jesus on the right. Oh, Gabriel Jesus on the right.
We had no choice. Right? We had no choice.
Yeah, it was the right choice. So I was thinking, wait, what? I was so bad with the right. Let me bring in the substitute. We got a late substitution in.
We got
half Arsenal, half Liverpool, man.
Allow it,
man.
Not that sorry.
Listen, people, amongst the 200 people in the house, we have reached 6,700 subs. So just a round of applause. Thank you so much.
Thank you, people. Thank you, man. What a day to get it. What a day.
We're one step closer to getting to 7,000 subscribers, so 300 subs away. So let's keep supporting the channel, keep smashing the like button, and as I said, we're gonna get even more content happening just every day that we can, really. One other thing, officiating. Again, it just has to be. I think even the first one's a red card for me. Obviously, some will say it's an orange card. I'm not going to argue with people that say it's an orange card.
I say orange.
This one's for the chat. Okay, this one's for the chat for me. Can you guys right now? I'm not going to say should Kova have gone off, because I think most people are going to say yes. Should cover had been sent, was that first challenge a red card in itself? Me, I think it's a red card in it because his toe isn't down, all 6 studs are up, and if Odegaard's leg is planted, God forbid, we're looking at my man's ankle this weekend for Sheffield, didn't it? That's what easily could have been that. Easily, if his leg's planted, lifts his leg last minute, it just becomes a sore one, innit? And
it's because he passed the ball.
Yeah, exactly. So, so chat, just yes or no. Do you guys think the tackle on Cover, the first one, the tackle on Odegaard was a red card? Just let me know in the chat. Amanda, what do you man think?
It's orange.
Orange.
Yeah, I think it's orange.
I think it's the orange. It's in the heat of the game. It's that type of game. I get it.
Yeah.
And I don't think it would have been good to see him come off for that first one. But more than the icing on the cake was the second one. I'm afraid it shouldn't even have been a discussion. You should have just went over to him, backed out the yellow, and that's that. For me, the second one was clear. It was a yellow in itself, regardless of whether it was already on a yellow. So for me, it should have been gone. And yeah, it just shows. It's just the fish. We said it. It'll happen every week. It happened to you last week. It will happen again next week. That's what we said, bro, and it's happened. So
you know what's mad?
What can we do?
Don't you think it was mad how quick he just dismissed the second yellow?
Yeah, man's like, no. Right?
Yeah,
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Kids, you still don't want to unite, kids. By the way, you don't want to.
No, I don't want to because Corey, if we unite, nothing will happen anyway. So what's the point? Nothing will ever happen.
Some of the comments today are so cheeky. I can't even read them out today. I can't even.
Man said blood orange. Yeah, that one was blood orange.
I said blood orange.
There's so many cheeky comments. I cannot read them out, but I see them. I do see them. Roms, obviously, before we do move on, we haven't given you a chance to say what you said about the game. What was kind of your thoughts on the game just before we do move on?
Now, first of all, I give Kid and Casey their flowers, man. To not beat a team for 8 years and finally get over it, it's mad. So big up you, man, for showing resiliency in that. I think, 2015 was the last time. So it roughly about 8 years. But one thing I'll say from a neutral perspective, I think Monta and Corey will agree because I didn't hear the first 20-25 minutes of the show. But from a neutral perspective, it was boring. But I think that's testament to Arsenal and City. It was two teams that respected each other. They didn't want to go gung-ho. They left man behind the ball. So that's one thing I will say. For me, it was that, bruv, this game needs something about it, but it's because two teams were respecting one another. But no, you have to big up Arsenal. For me, when I saw that starting 11, I was like, no, I think City nicked this again. I'll be real, Casey and kids. I was not confident. I thought City are going to do that, but
me and you both.
Yeah, big up. And I think that's the thing about Martinelli. Yeah, when I hear Arsenal fans saying Trossard has that left wing, he proved why that left wing's his because he's been injured in that. But that dynamism in behind, that's what Martinelli will give you, man. And you know what? I want to big up Arteta as well because them changes were key. Doku was starting to get some success, and he's brought on Tomiyasu to nullify it. And even putting Havertz 9. Remember he done it Community Shield. He put him 9 to bypass the midfield. And I thought, because they don't have Rodri today, you don't need to do that. But the fact he done that in game, and then that's how the goal came, bro. They bypassed the midfield. He sets it down to Martinelli. Martinelli scores. So yeah, man. But as for City, it's not really too doom and gloom. But I think Pep started to go a bit negative. I think he started to play for the draw. He was like, you know what, I'm not really going to try and win this game. They lack creativity. And yeah, Arsenal did what they needed to do, man. And that's my opinion on the game, really. Just looking tight at the top now. Very tight at the top.
Yeah, tight. Can't lie, hey boy. Arsenal Tottenham top 2. Who would have thought? Who literally would have thought?
And undefeated as well. That's another thing.
Both undefeated. It's mad. I'll be real.
You know what? This review is a bit too harmonious. That everyone's too happy. I'm even seeing my guy Corey smiling as well.
Even Corey's got the rare smile today, fam.
It's rare that you have a PSV panel on a Sunday where no one's lost, bro. Everyone's just, you know what I mean.
But Rums, you know,
I know what you're gonna say. I knew that was coming.
I'm sorry. There's only so much in the circle you can join, and then you get cut out.
I knew that was coming. Pause, but I knew that was coming. But yeah.
So what was I going to say about them? So let's swiftly move on. I wanted to talk about. I do want to talk about United, but Liverpool 2, Brighton 2. I'm not really too happy about that one. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it got me a bit hot. Obviously, I'll take a draw away from home. I don't think it's the worst result in the world, but what I will say is that when you're 2-1 up and you miss a sitter, and then they score, that's the dagger still. Because for me, I feel like even though Brighton kept the ball well, and again I think the game was way too stop-start. Just the ball going across the back three. When we got the ball going across the back three, sometimes the ball get punched into the midfield. I don't know. The game just needed to liven up, and I think once they scored, finally things started to open up rather than it just being a boring game. I need to, before I even look at any of my players for good or bad performances, that Adingra is like Sadio Mane. He's even got the Mane sash. He's even got the
blonde strip. Yeah.
Very
How did Brighton get
He's got Mane's powers. I'm sure he's fake.
They're fake. They keep doing it.
But where's he from? Is he from the academy or did they buy him?
They bought him, bro.
They bought him. I forgot who he was from, but they bought him.
Yeah, you see that?
Isn't he 17? Is he 17? How old is the thing?
Bro, I don't know, but he's gonna be worth bread if he continues.
I'm gonna say something that's quite rude, innit? Brighton fans might not like me for this. Adingra is everything they thought they were getting in Ansu Fati.
Facts.
You think that's a bit too early, Monster? You think that's a bit too early?
I said I haven't just said that from this game. In pre-season, when Adingra bagged that brace in pre-season, from then this guy was
even the opening game once. I think they played. I think it was Luton, but he scored the banger, the volley in it. Yeah.
He did.
Bro, that since he scored that brace in pre-season, for me, I was thinking, wait, who is this kid? He's ridiculous, bro. Like we're talking, and do you know what it is? He's got that flair, bro. Like that's serious flair. Like you don't know, bro. I was thinking, wait, this guy will give most wing backs an issue. Like he just plays with no fear.
Even
fear,
that other
bro.
brother as well. Even the other guy as well in the midfield. I can't remember his name.
The Caicedo.
Baleba.
He looked for it. Yeah.
He just looked boneless. He just looked boneless.
Yes.
Man's running through the midfield, chopping. Man's doing chops. Man, moving mad.
One thing I will say after that,
he's 21. But still,
bro, that's still young.
That's still young, bro. That's still
young.
young.
To come in and look as good as he did, bro. And the worst thing is, bro, you can play left and right wing. I'm not clocking. He's played left wing and he's played right wing, and he's treating it like, all right, say no more.
Just
that's
quickly.
I like to see that, man.
Hunts and Rums, this is all cute and that, but all honestly, wasn't this meant to be?
That was rude.
Yeah, no, you know what, Ethan, big you up, because you're right. This
I'm not going to talk about one player. Wasn't this meant to be your lick back? Say, we played well.
This is meant to be your lick back.
This is going to unite up. This is going to unite the players. What happened to that one?
No, this was supposed to be the lick back, and I think we've done enough to win. But I said, for me, like Gravenberch, I said this again. It's just got blood on his hands, bro. Like a man. For me, Casey said both teams missed. For me, I think our miss was way worse than their miss, innit? I think with João Pedro, Alisson's in the goal, and his body shape's a bit different. With Gravenberch, bro, a man is. I know it's bouncing, but man are on hundreds of thousands, bro.
It was an open goal still.
Bro. Like, it's an open goal, bro. Like you need to score that, bro. You just have to score, and it's at 2-1, and I think it's
For me, that's a big chance, bro. That's a big chance. But first half, you ended it so well, and then it's underwhelming. You lot allowed Brighton just to peg you back and just pepper you.
And do you know who I blame? You know who I blame though, because bro, my fear in the game was that Trent was going to get roasted by Matoma. That was my fear. For me, Trent was defensively very Matoma was getting no joy. Trent come on, Gomez came on, and he put his eyes spice fig on.
Listen. There's something about the Amex. There's something about the Amex Stadium. He goes there and he starts doing, "She a very ready friend. And then like, bro, he just goes there and he wants to turn into the superstar, bro. It's like,
Roms, Joe Gomez was doing I'm out here in Miami looking for the hootie daddy.
He was
no.
Yeah,
you know what it is, yeah? I think what Mont said's key. Like the reason why for me, Gravenberch's chance is bigger than João Pedro's because that's at 2-1. If it goes 3-1, bro, that game's for me. We put that game to bed. And you said to me earlier, E, make sure you win this game. And I told you we are. Even at 2-1, bro. Even at 2-2, I was confident because I'm used to my team conceding first. When we conceded first, I thought, calm. Like it's jarring. Even the way we conceded, for me, both Van Dijk and McAllister are at fault for that goal because it's that the pass weren't good enough. But then it's that McAllister, check your mirrors. Do you know what I mean? Like, check your shoulders. That you should be a bit more aware. But the pass weren't good enough. So for me, it's all three of them. And Alisson, I'm not going to get onto him, but it was kind of like a P roller. Like his positioning weren't all that. But then he saved us later on in the game.
Shot.
Yeah.
Because he shot so early, took it so early, he almost didn't have time to set himself.
Don't do that though, E. Because later on, no, because I want to bring it back now. Who's the 1-on-1 that Alisson saved, and he saved it at a key point? Someone went through 1-on-1.
Roms, that was straight at him, bro. Don't.
Yeah, no, let's look at Kids.
That was a dinger. That was a dinger again.
KK, what we're not going to do is say that was straight at him. You go watch. I'm not even going to go into that. Go and watch the replay and and watch the replay.
That went straight at him. It hit his left glove. It hit his left hand.
Yeah, hit his left hand.
Bro, kids, what Alisson does, bro, he will make your mind up for you. He gets big, and then his 1-on-1 start to get. They start to get scared.
Don't fall into that.
Don't fall into that case trap.
Bro,
I forgot. You know, right? I forgot.
Don't fall into that trap. Casey said it was his left glove and his hand was out here, bro. So again,
I don't know. I might have to.
You nearly reeled me.
Bro, I'll get onto Alisson at any opportunity, innit? If I can throw some slander, because it's rare, innit? It's rare, but big him up with that save, bro. That was a good save, innit?
I think that was at. I don't even know when that was at 2-1, but. What I would say as well, McAllister is getting a bit annoying now. I'll be honest, like it's really annoying me. Like my fear is that I said this on Coppish and I got a whole load of heat for it, and I was just like, bro, McAllister for me, like he when we're in possession, yeah, cool, it's all sweet and it's all rosy, but the second man are putting it on him, it's like. It's like you know what I'm saying. It's heart palpitations when he's on the ball. Not when he's on the ball, but when he's getting pressured by maybe like a high pressing team. I don't feel comfortable.
So like back to goal, basically.
Yeah, like bro. Because I don't know if you guys saw. Whoever watched the game, you guys will know. Remember when the ball got punched into him in the second half and he twisted my man on the half turn like twice.
Yeah. He's done it a few times. He's done it a few times,
bro. Because that's where he plays. He ain't need to be receiving the balls the deepest. That's not him, bro. And if he does that, he needs to have a Caicedo next to him. He needs to have a man in the pivot. He can't be doing that. Bro,
this is why I kind of wanted Gravenberch to start, because the minute he came on, we started to look a bit more stable, bro. And for me, that it was more on a clock thing, because I think the other 10 I agree with. I think the other 10 players were calm, but I think Gravenberch in there gave us a bit more stability. They started to look a bit more uncomfortable. We had our best spell, and then obviously they grew back into the game. But I think Gravenberch was taking up a lot of the 6 role and allowing McAllister to express himself, and it was evident in the game. That's when we had our best period. But I think you're spot on. Still, I think you're spot on. It's getting a bit too mad for.
Last thing I'll say, obviously, it's for me. As I said, it's not the end of the world to draw the game. I'm not happy about that, but at the end of the day, I think 3 points separate 4th and 1st, so everyone's still there. I just feel like I just don't like the way we lost the game, and sort of like I feel like we defended well most of the game, and then
you drew
the
game. We didn't lose. I know it feels like a loss, but you drew.
Yeah, but it feels like Casey, it feels like a loss when when you concede, but it feels like a loss, like when you're winning. But all I'll say is that for me, I said there's still a few positives to take out the game, i.e. again, Mo Salah with the brace. I think Gravenberch, I know he missed, but for me, Gravenberch he's very tidy in it. I like him. But we have to move on in there. I think Darwin today was okay. He's all right.
No,
like,
that's
No.
just before we move on. Darwin,
You know that's my guy. You're being too generous. Darwin stunk today. You know that's my guy. Darwin stunk today, bro.
He's all right.
Done nothing.
Yeah,
got the assist, but it was
that's what I mean.
You man are missing. You man are missing it. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. So you know what I'm saying.
You're smart with that. But you know, there is some still. There's still some silver line in this guy. I know on BSB we don't like to speak about the future too much, but our next 4 we get 12 out of 12. I don't know if you lot can say the same, but our run in our next 4 games, it's lovely. So
I agree.
I'm not gonna.
12 out of 12.
We'll be there.
We will be there, man.
We will be there.
we will be there.
Let's move on. But listen, people, make sure you smash the like button and make sure you're subscribing to the channel as well. Still 200 in the house. Corey, late drama at Old Trafford.
Yeah, no, round of applause for Corey, man. Round of applause for Corey.
Yeah, he got his job still. Yeah,
It's been a minute, man. It's been
a minute.
Hold your head high, man.
Corey, smile, bro. Why are you looking down, Corey? Smile.
No, I was writing something.
Man, chat, clap emojis, hand emojis.
Yeah, word, man.
Do you know what? I'm not even clapping.
He just passed the 10 points threshold as well. Just this week, game week 8. Just passed the 10 points.
You know what it is, Corey? You know what it is, Corey? I'm not even clapping for your club. I'm clapping because you, as my guy, you're smiling. You're happy. I see. You know what I mean? It's proper. No, big up me.
But so it was only yesterday I had Corey saying, you think I care about my game? You know that you think I care about my club?
This is what I'm saying.
That's when you know you're in the mud. We've all been there. You know when you're like, oh, you know, I don't even care about this game, bro. That's when you know your club's in the mud. And deep down, you know you're burning. You're like, bro, I care. Yeah.
Bro, I'll tell you what. First of all, yeah.
Go on, Corey. Yeah, sorry, go on.
First of all, obviously, R.I.P. Ferguson's late wife. R.I.P. to her. Fergie time. You know what time it is? OT. McTominay. Is my connection gone, you man?
Yeah, you're like the FBI knows you played shit before the game. So
it was just a bit too much prop. Slow the prop down.
Slow down, make the prop. Because anything before the 93rd minute was shit.
Don't worry. We'll slow it down. Yeah. No, but McTominay, I'll be real, he surprised me, innit? Like I know he's good at shooting anyway, but for me, that first goal he scored when he took it down the outside of his foot and then slapped it, I was like, raw. And then I was like, bro, this about McTominay. You got in your man.
I like the real M10.
That's a bit cold, isn't it? I'll be real. And then obviously the second
Corey, I tried to make you see the light about McTominay, man.
Kids, I'm with you. I've always said this guy ain't a dud that they make him out to be. You know, I've been saying he's not as bad.
He's nowhere near a dud. You see him for Scotland.
But it's more because of where he plays, isn't it? Like they play him as like a CDM type beat when he's not a CDM. Monto's been saying this for ages. Like he's built like a CDM, like a bit skinny, tall, can sometimes tackle, but for me, he's not a CDM. He's more of an 8. I'd say an 8 because he can get into the box and he can score as well. So it was good to see him. It was good to see him do that. But really and truly, the overall performance of Man United was crap. Like we were doing the same things. Like there wasn't no style of play. Like for me, everyone had a stinker. I'll be totally honest. Everyone had a stinker. Besides from the people that came on, the whole 11 had a stinker for me. Like Onana again. My God, like you literally possibly costing us this game. Like really costing us this game. Like for me, you have to save that. I can save that. I'll be real. And I'm not a keeper, and I never will be. I can save that type of shot. So, you know, it's a good win. You know, last minute, like I was gassed at the time, we got the win. Cool. But now that's brushed over, really and truly. Still the same things, isn't it? But just this time we've picked up 3 points.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys you were gassed on the occasion, but when you kind of like sit back, it's kind of like, well, yeah, that was shit.
It's,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
similar
Like,
to that Wolves feeling, isn't it? It's similar to that Wolves feeling. Like we got the dub, I'm happy, but
know that tune.
It was a
You
bit
know that
different.
tune.
I'll be real.
You
Do you
know?
know who I'm impressed with though? Man, they need to understand Maguire and Evans. Yeah, I know the goal. For me, the goal ain't even their fault. For me, the players, Casemiro again, stupid, literally the same incident that almost he gives the ball away, and that leads to the goal. I know there's other phases just after that maybe can be dealt with, but bro, like Casemiro for me is trying to do too much, and right now this season. We're now game week 8, and he's still looking like Fabinho.
Yeah, he's looking leggy.
You've been saying this for a while. Back end of last season as well.
Yeah, from last back end of last season.
For a while.
Roms, I said game week, I think 30 something. I was like, Roms.
Yeah, you've been saying it still.
Until I see it till maybe October.
But you know what? I thought Monts was doing too much. I said, bro, it's a bit too early. He's like, bro, I'm seeing it, bro. I was like, you know what? Cool. If you're seeing it, I hear. But back on the centre back partnership, yeah.
It worked.
Corey. They've played together in Leicester. They've got that chemistry. Do you think this could be a centre back pair moving forward?
You've got to understand my situation here. Like you man have to really deep my situation. I have, as of now, I have 3 centre backs out. I have 3 left backs out. I got 1 right back out. Like, bro, like I'm literally on
the bare bones.
I'm on nothing now. I'm really on nothing. I'm like literally, if anyone else gets injured, a youth player has to come in.
You're on the Ian Bill thing.
This is mad. This is really crazy right now. I'm surviving. Like I'm really trying to survive this. Thank God I've got like I'm not even going to call the other teams crap, but I have teams that are not as good as the people in the top 10. That's all I'll say on that. Like for my next couple of games, isn't it? So but then I've got City as well. So it's all dead. I really need some players back. It's good that I've got the international break, but McTominay. Sorry,
Marcus is spot on, bro. It delayed the inevitable because I think it's fine margin. I think if he loses that, he's got during the Arsenal.
Really on.
You know when you're watching the game, Arsenal City, and you get the breaking news that comes out the bottom. Manchester United have sat there and saying, I genuinely think he would have got sacked today. And you don't know that.
I don't think
you don't.
I think he would have made it.
That would have been mad.
Corey, you believe what you want to believe, Pumpkin. We all know that when a manager's in trouble and you know when the team have to come out, bro, when the team hold on. When the team have to come out with a statement and go, we stand with the manager, that's usually followed by a fucking. Do you guys remember with the we stand by Potter and we have patience? Do you remember that one? Do you remember we stand with Ollie and we have patience? You don't remember that one? There are statements that get put out. Brendan Rodgers had a statement. Like they all get
a couple weeks before. Yeah. It's true. And do you know what's mad?
Like we're back in the new contract talk comes, then we'll give him a new contract, all of that stuff. Like
Corey, we want to give Brendan Rodgers time, due to Spurs. Sorry, due to Everton. Man was gone.
Corey, do you know what it is as well? Yeah, do you know I think he would have been gone because we know normally they sack managers just before the international break so they can like speak to other managers and that. If you clock a lot of the managers that have been sacked, it's normally been like just before international break or during the international break. You know what I mean? And I think, it would have been chaos if you lost that yesterday. I genuinely think he would have been gone, but now it's little stuff like that can be a turning point. I think you now beat. I think your next game Sheffield, and you got the Manchester derby. And let's be honest, you know the amount of Manchester derbies I've gone into thinking, see, I'm gonna wipe the floor with United, and you lot just pull something out the bag, bro. Yeah, man. So you never know. This could be the turning point. And after the 2 weeks, you'll have players coming back. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man. I do think he would have went yesterday though if you'd lost, but. No, man, you got the win, and he lives to save it. I can't even speak. Lives to stay another day.
Also, Corey, go on, Chris. You go.
I just want to mention one person that came on the pitch for me. Like obviously, McTominay for me was the most standout, but there was another young kid that came onto the pitch for me, and what he done, I've been waiting for players to do. Garnacho. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna overhype the brother, but what he done for me, that's what I want to see.
I've been saying, Corey, he's a baller, man. Been saying it.
But you man still cry for Rashford to start next game. So they don't mean
but that's people's issue though. Is Garnacho. Every time you call for Garnacho to start, he starts the game and it's crap. Then when he comes off the bench,
I don't mind if he doesn't start.
I see an impact player when I see.
Yeah, but he's better than Rashford. So you might as well start with him, fam. He's better than Rashford.
I thought as much as I think everyone stunk, but I still think Rashford was the most dangerous player, and he stunk. They all stunk. Like for me,
Rashford.
You know who I think was it Ericsson that come on?
Yeah.
Ericsson was good. I liked Ericsson for me.
Very good.
You hear what Ten Hag said?
Came on for Cassie.
You hear what Ten Hag said? They asked him after the game. So why did you take off Casemiro for Ericsson? He's like, I wanted to see football. I wanted to see football.
I wanted to see football. Wait, listen. I'm going to get Amrabat as your main six.
I don't mind that. I think Ericsson's our most technically gifted player in the team right now, for me personally. And the fact to bring on Ericsson, it's just he's leggy, innit?
No shade on Ericsson. No shade on Ericsson, but the level's crazy low.
It's dead. That's dead, bro.
And that's it.
It's very, very
dead.
Yeah, niggas starving.
But you got your free, bro. And I think, as I said, to win like that is massive. For me, I feel like it would have helped not having an international break after winning like that.
Facts.
It's all like not having an international break would have helped you.
I feel like there's two sides in it because I literally need players back.
I hear it. Desperate. I hear it.
You want to carry on that momentum, innit?
Tottenham. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you got to carry on the momentum. Tottenham versus Luton Town. Top of the league, Spurs. Top of the league.
That's the headline.
Hard fought win. Went down to 10 men at half time, so I had to play for a good 45 minutes with 10 men. Van de Ven with the goal. So
I'm until we go halves on that one.
You're welcome,
but we obviously, what can we say really? I feel like the game was quite bland anyway. I wasn't really too impressed with either side. I think whoever scored the first goal was going to win it either way. Richarlison with a few misses. What were you man thinking about the game?
I'm really disappointed in Richarlison, but I'll let Ethan go first, and I'll speak on Richarlison after.
My thing's real quick. I'm gonna keep it real sweet. You gonna say that, okay?
No, go on, G.
I'll keep it real sweet, innit? Like, it was unnecessary, but it just goes to show how far we've come. Last season, everyone knows we probably would have lost that game. We would have probably been peppered up, and the fact we were resilient, like we could have won the game in the first 10 minutes, but we didn't. We ended up getting a red card. That's individual errors, mainly Richarlison. But nonetheless, we held on, kept a clean sheet, went to Luton away, which is meant to be easy, and just professional performance, innit? And I love it because this is all building and creating a lovely, firm foundation. So, yeah, I'll go into the international break with 3 points, a clean sheet, top of the league, joint top of the league. Well, that's good, fam. That's real good, cuz.
I big you up here, man. You deserve it. I can't lie. You deserve it.
Hey, run that clip.
Oh, yeah, where's the
You know it.
Life like this sure is sweet, huh?
It definitely is.
Cheers.
Technically, man's only a point behind, like 2 points behind you, man. So I'm in the backseat going, I'm the one. How about this? I'm the one recording it. I'm the cameraman. You're recording. The cameraman. Big up top. You've done their thing.
I've got a question for you, man. Yeah.
Let's start in 43 years.
Obviously, I don't think we're gonna win the league, but what's stopping me from winning the league?
Shut up! You know
what? Ethan, you made my job.
We'll end it there.
This is where just.
I've got an opinion.
I needed that. Thank you, Ethan.
You just say these things. You say these things.
Corey, before you go, Corey, short answer.
He just dug an unwanted hole for himself.
Corey, before you go, what's the answer to the question, Corey?
No, Ethan, nothing's stopping you. Nothing. Don't worry.
So, kids, you think I'm going to win the league?
Yeah, bro, you're there. You're top of the league now. So
right.
Anyway,
Let
you know how Højbjerg no busy in it. Højbjerg no busy. So
no, that's all fine. They should still do it. They should still win the league. Now
you said who's stopping you from winning the league? Listen,
bro, pressure's now on them. Pressure's now on them because nothing's stopping.
You're now a title contender since you want to talk like that.
You're now.
I started off. Man, I'm picking and choosing.
Ethan,
I don't think I'm going to win the league. However,
no, you don't.
No, I'm with E, man. We've seen mad stuff like Leicester 2016. Take inspiration, man. Come on, that you win the league.
If Ethan wins this Prem, Arsenal go into hiding.
Bro,
of course. I think that's worse than me finishing bottom half of the table.
Of my life, go into hiding.
We are gonna end it there, though. We are gonna end it there. Ed says, "End the stream."
Wait, no, not just yet.
Big up.
Just one more thing. I want to big up. Obviously, we slightly touched on him, but Van der Ven. I wasn't familiar with a man's game.
I wasn't.
But watching him yesterday,
I think he's your best centre back, bro. I don't care if it's early. I don't think it's early. I think he's better than Romero.
I'm calling out once.
You said it.
Once, come here.
Say it again. Say it a bit louder. Sorry, I want to get that.
I told once he's the real VDV. I told once that he's rapid and fast.
Yeah, nah, you don't get to do that though.
No, now you're doing. You always ruin it for yourself.
You give him a crumb, he takes a bite. You get it? Like you give him a crumb, he takes a bite. Like, please allow me, G.
Right,
but no, listen. But as I said, I do like.
Big him up, man. He was
big up.
I do like Van der Ven, innit? You know what I'm saying? Just that one, innit? You know what I'm saying, Case? But listen, people, it's been another episode of Big Six Bants. Big up Ed, big up James, big up Marcus, big up Kingsman as well, big up Klopp's hamstring as well. Can we please refrain from the Daps slander? As I said, we'll sort it out after the stream. So, guys, please do not take it too seriously. Thank you very much. Big up Jamal, big up Alo as well, big up Aaron. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone in the house right now. As I said, there's still more than enough people. Make sure you stay here and you go over to Hassan's stream after this. Obviously, you guys know what to do. Big Six Bants raid. Get it done. Get it sorted. I'm just going to big up everyone who said in the supers and obviously the members, and then we will close out. Big up Football Bants channel, Starboy Protector, Wu-Tang, T-Baby M, and obviously, of course, Gio as well for supporting the channel with their super chats. Of course, big up the members in the house as well, and the ones who were obviously gifted the memberships. I'm just going to read those out now as well. So obviously, big up MC, FC Protocol, become a member, King Books, Suso, Football Gossiper, Jack, Sadiq Edwards, Solo, who redeemed her membership as well, Kareem, Manish Patel, LFC for the double, Ashley, Capo, Vern, Scott, Arteta's son, True Blue K, Art Foster, Solomon, who gifted the memberships, so extra big ups for him as well. Wu-Tang Gambino, Stim Ake, Ed, Skip Tamalu, Kaz, Edrin, Benjamin Reds, Roms, and Andy, and T, and Aiden Andrews. There's a lot of you lot. So yeah, big up the chat as well. It's been another episode of Big Six Bants. We will be back tomorrow. I'm obviously going to have my upload that's going to be out tomorrow as well. And obviously, we will see you on the next one. Take care, people.
Wait, just before you end it, Mon. Just before you. It's all right.
We'll get you next time.